Hi everyone, today I'm reviewing a lovely colouring book called Embrace the Beauty by Ginny Mossman. It's an inspirational colouring book with frameable wall art. It has some lovely gold foiling to the cover, and then on the back it says, celebrate your unique creative expression as you escape in the heartwarming world of Embrace Your Beauty. The Beauty. Featuring 40 perforated premium quality colouring pages you can remove and frame, this colouring book was hand drawn with love to help you cultivate a grateful mindset while providing hours of stress relieving joy. So it is a publisher's colouring book, it is not Amazon published. So all the pages are perforated because of course it is intended for you to colour, remove and display or gift. So every page has some text on there. We've got some nice little quotes. Find the beauty in each day. Focus on the good. Follow your dreams, they know the way. Good things are coming. And it's never too late. So with this being a book that you can tear the pages from, it does lay quite flat, and you can, I believe, get into the crease, but there isn't much kind of going on illustration wise in there because of course you have the micro perforations, so you can colour straight up to the edge. It's your time to fly. Let love grow. Let your soul shine. And it's just this lovely, very sort of cozy. I love the atmosphere in this book, the lines and the curves. It's definitely got that hand-drawn feel. It's got a charm to it. It's not got that kind of digital feel. The paper itself is not too thick. It's not, you know, thin like Amazon paper thin, but it's not very, you know, thick either. It's definitely a paper rather than a cardstock. I found that the best material for colouring in this book is coloured pencils. I did try to use my alcohol markers on a page, and the paper was very resistant to the alcohol markers. It almost felt like my markers were running out, and I'll show you that when we get to the page that I've done. So it's a strange kind of paper when you're using alcohol markers. It's almost resistant to them, which is a shame because there's a lot of large spaces and it's single-sided, so it would really benefit from alcohol marker colouring, but it must be the coating or the type of paper. This is really nice, the big jug of orange juice, lovely summery illustration. There's joy in the journey. So the line work is pretty much consistent throughout. It's quite thick, very easy to colour. Love this, Take Me to the Sea. There are always flowers for those who want to see them. I like this, I like the hanging sort of geometric pots. Change is beautiful with a lovely butterfly. There's magic in you. This would be nice in very sort of witchy, magic-y colours. Trust the timing of your life. I try. Okay, so here's the one that I coloured, and I started off with those alcohol markers just on the blue lettering that you can see. Now I don't know whether this is going to show up, but I'll bring it right close to camera, and I don't know whether you can see the blue itself is very speckly. And I'm going to get a marker and show you at the end of this video what actually happens when you use them. But I switched to pencils and they were absolutely fine. The paper took them well, they blended well, as you can see on the pots down here, and I did enjoy colouring it. It was just a shame that it didn't take my alcohol markers very well. Beside you feels like home. Without rain there are no flowers. Enjoy the ride, this is a fun one. Yeehaw, cowboy boots. This is a good one as well. You're so sweet. That would be really, really cool and, you know, very vibrant to colour, I think. You're the coolest. Oh, look, it's all of the ice pops. Ice lollies. What do you call them where you're from? We call them ice lollies. Let your dreams blossom. You can grow your own way. There's a bit of Fleetwood Mac reference there. You make me happy. This kind of reminds me of the 60s, this font, so I would do like a oranges and browns and like a 60s kind of colour palette on this to make it look really retro. You make today better. Your story matters. So these would all be really, really nice quotes for you to colour and then gift to someone else. You know, choose whichever quote feels most appropriate. Okay, so it was published by Page Tate & Co. Ginny Mossman is a Nebraska-based artist passionate about spreading joy and positivity through her vibrant art. She's also a middle school teacher and for the last 20 years has taught language arts in the Omaha metro area where she lives with her husband and 2 children. Ginny has a dedicated Instagram following of fans who appreciate how she uses her art to promote mental health and self-care. Her work has also been licensed by brands like Jiggy Puzzles and Calm Strips. So that's a nice little insight into the illustrator. Really like how she's used mental health there again. She's using that as an inspiration for her illustrations. And that's really, really nice. I'm going to colour something on one of the pages with the alcohol markers that I was using last night, the Ohuhu. But all alcohol markers are pretty much the same anyway. I'm just going to look for a larger area so that you can see better. Let's start with this one then. So this is the PB7 Pastel Blue. This is the one that I was using last night. And hopefully you can see it is incredibly patchy. And this marker is definitely not running out. It's got lots of ink in it. I just don't understand the patchiness. And then we go over there with the second layer and the patchiness and the speckles continue. And really with this weight of paper, it's not too thick. We shouldn't be experiencing this. We should definitely have a lot more absorbency happening without having to reapply and reapply and reapply. So we're on to what, 4 or 5 layers and there's still bits of speckle. Like I say, it feels like it's repelling the ink somewhat. So I keep having to put layers and layers and layers on until we get a more solid result. And I didn't put anything behind, but thank goodness it hasn't bled through. But yeah, just so you can see what I mean by the patchiness, it tends to happen with the lighter colours as well. I'll get a lighter blue just to show you. I've got the B050. Let's colour with that so you can see again. Really speckly, blotchy. It again, like it looks like your pen's running out, but it's not. Second layer. You see, it's hard to explain, but hopefully you can see on camera. It is just not wanting to layer up and become solid until you put, you know, in excess of 5-6 layers on there. And it's very strange to me that this would happen with a paper that's not very thick. You know, you can expect with a thicker paper that you've got a bit more work to do to completely saturate the surface, but we're getting to this sort of stage and it's starting to become more solid. So I feel like I'd be drying my markers out quicker with this book. Oh, it's not gone through again. That's good anyway. So yeah. Pretty solid now. I'll just do again 1 layer and bring it up to camera so that you can see. Yeah, and then the second layer. So I don't know why that's happening. I really don't. I've got some paper here just to prove to you that my markers are not running out. Very, very juicy. Yeah, so I don't know why that is. Let me know if you know. But yeah, it's great for pencils anyway. So I think that's what I will stick with as I continue to colour in this book, is pencils. So the link will be in the description to get yourself a copy. It is a lovely book. I love the quotes and I'm interested to see what you think. So let me know. I'll see you very soon on Colour with Claire.